Y'all, we're here with another amazing deck profile. We're here with my boy KP, and he just got 4th place at today's Sneak Peek tournament. And what'd you play?
I was playing Runick Spright. So
all right,
I'll start
let's
with
get
the
into it.
sprites. 1 carrot, 1 red. I don't play pixies because I don't get battle phases in this deck, and I have other cards as defensive cards, so I don't really need it. 3 jet, 3 blue. Those are all basic. Since it's Runick, I play the 1 Hyperion. You could play it in regular Sprite too, but in this deck, this is one of the only normal summons I have, but most of the time I want to summon it off of Gigantic. Most of the time I summon Swamp Frog. It helps me deck thin, and then if I'm able to, I can draw with my Runick cards. So I usually don't want to start drawing until I get through my swaps. But the reason I have both of these is sometimes I'll draw 1 in my opening hand, and I don't usually use my normal summon, so I can kind of get through both. For my last monsters, I played 3 Lava Golem, 3 Spear Mode. These are nuts. In this deck, like I said, I don't really use my normal summon, so I just wipe boards, and it's pretty much free wins.
Did these cards tilt anybody today?
Yeah, there's a few times where I had already won 1 game, and then when I Lava Golem or Spear Mode them game 2, they just gave it to me. I didn't even want to try.
A sec.
Runick cards, 1 Dispelling, 1 Smiting. I did not try to deck anybody out today, so I'll just add that in there. 2 of the Field Spell. I kind of like opening 1, but you don't really want to have both of them in your opening hand. If you draw like Field Spell and Lava Golem and Spear Mode going first, it can be kind of a brick. So just 2, and you can search 1 during your combo. 3 Tip, it's the best one. 3 basically MST. This one pops special on monsters. This one's starting to negate. This one stops attacks. But mainly, I don't really use them for their effects that often. I mainly use it for my building my board. I'll summon Hugin to level 2, and then do my full combo from there. For my rest of my spells, I play 3 Starter and 1 Double Cross. I play this card because it's a 1-for-1 trade. You don't have to worry about banishing a card for smashers. I already have cards that get rid of back row and get rid of special summon monsters, so I just use this as a free take, or put it under my, like a lot of times they'll shotgun, like make a Bestial go to battle phase, I'll just take their Bestial, and that stops them from outing my Toad. So that's it for the main deck. By the way, shout out to our merch site, it's in the description below. All the proceeds goes to our team fund that helps us travel, go to like the Vegas YCS that's coming up. So we'll be there, you can just check us out. But yeah, it's just in the description. Side deck, 1, you already know what that does. 3 Shifter. This helped me win a game against Tier, but it's just broken. I pretty much side as much hate as I can against Tier. So I also play 1 Drew Swarm and 3 Magnemite, and it's just Tier can be a tough matchup because of the Shizu cards and everything. I just want to try and stop them from playing as much as I can. But with Shifter, since I'm playing Shifter, I'm also playing Gamma Burst. So what can happen is if you Shifter them and they just pass, just 2 level 2s can OTK them. And I actually did that today. He passed after I Shifted him, and then I was able to full combo. He did have a Bestial, but he held it because he thought, what if I have 2 Shifters? He didn't want to clear my graveyard. So I went Gigantic, by then it was too late. So I really am a fan of those cards. This is what makes my deck a little different, is I play 3 Majesty's Fiend and 3 Vanity's Fiend. What I do is I just simply take out the Lava Golems and Spear Modes when I'm going first, and just throw these in there, because like I said, I don't use my normal summon. So Gigantic and Starter doesn't lock you out of Tribute or normal summons, so you just do your whole board without summoning, and after you're done, you make one of these. But onto my extra deck. I play 3 Hugin. A lot of times when I'm going first, I'll go through 2, so that's why I play 3. So going second, if they get rid of my elf, which is usually what people do, then I'll just summon that on my next turn. 1 Jerry. It didn't come up today, but a lot of times if you Spear Mode or Lava Golem your opponent, if they have 1 monster left or something I can attack into, like my own Lava Golem, I can crash and pop whatever they have left that I'm worried about. XZs, 2 Gigantic, 1 Soul Sweeper to get rid of problematic monsters, and 1 Toad. because of Swamp Frog in this deck, I really prioritize summoning Toad. For my Link monsters, 1 IP, 3 Elf, 1 Dark. This is really helpful in this deck, being able to bring back and just link up into Unicorn, and sometimes I'll try and just summon just to get enough bodies to make the Avermax. I'll make like a Dark and a IP and just make Avermax. But in this deck, since I don't have battle phases, I just try and set up for the long game and survive. So Avermax is very, very helpful, stalling out as long as I can until I can get set up. But that pretty much does it for the deck list.
No mosquito?
No mosquito because I don't have a battle phase.
I respect it. Any shout outs?
Yeah, shout out to Team PCD, everyone at Fayetteville, Northwest Arkansas. Shout out to D behind the camera. Shout out to Jeremy and Barry. Nobody else came with us today.
Especially Dante.
Especially Dante, he was supposed to, but he says he wasn't. But whole another story for a different time. But anyway, thank you guys.